Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Fly with Rune. On this beautiful Tuesday in May, we're going on a trip with Alex and Sonex, just a local trip around Kongsberg and the areas around. And a little bit into the trip, Alex invites me to take the controls, and let's just say he didn't need to ask twice. So enjoy the flight with us.
X-ray departure 10, right turn out. Klar for å prøve litt.
Kan prøve litt her. Skal bare slå av svingene her.
Da bare beholder jeg pedalene.
Du beholder pedalene? Ok. Den er grei. Skal vi se. Nå får den over høytempen. Comfy.
Og siden jeg ikke har noe selv, så jeg kan følge med på hva du gjør.
Ja.
Så prøv å ikke gjøre noen brå bevegelser.
Selvfølgelig.
Og hvis jeg føler det, så vil jeg komme unna til å ta over.
Yes.
Ok?
Helt i orden.
Sånn at du flyr.
Jeg flyr.
Hi.
Why are we in the hangar and not in the air?
I don't ask.
Yes, I'm asking.
No.
We're here, we're in Hokksund, and here's the Sonex. In pieces?
No, it's just some debris in the oil filter had me worried, so redoing some of the oil ventilation stuff on it, hope to get rid of it. So we'll make the modifications finished and we'll see how it ends up after 5-10 hours flight. I'll do another oil filter change and hopefully it'll be all good news. But first I gotta get it back together.
Want to tell us what you're doing?
Well, what I am doing, I am installing a new, there it is, oil ventilation thingy. Which basically takes the oil mist, cools it down, and then the oil will go back to the engine, and then air goes out. So it's just some, I think it's called crankshaft ventilation that comes out of there, comes out from here. I'm gonna go into this. I had a homemade thing that were supposed to do the same thing, but that's giving me some issues. So gonna try with this one instead. And at the same time I'm changing to get an old thermostat. So I'll always only send the oil to the cooler if it's actually hot enough to where it needs cooling. So, and together with that, replace a whole bunch of old hoses that is that I'm concerned will not last for too many years. So hopefully that'll be good.
So you want to tell us a little about the Sonex?
Well, it's a Sonex. It's not that much to tell. It's a nice small tail dragger, kit plane. I bought it second hand, so I didn't build it. I think it's about 9,000 rivets, if I remember correctly, to put it all together. I do fly with Jabiru 2200. It's not too strong of an engine. It runs really well. It's very comfortable to fly behind because of the direct drive. It's no gearbox to make it shake or anything. So you can basically balance a coin inside on a quiet day while the engine runs. So that's good. I did rebuild it to fuel injection made by Edge Performance. Because I struggled with the carburetor, it never ran properly. So, but after I rebuilt it and got fuel injection going, it's been perfect. So, well, at least that piece of it, oil piece, hasn't been that good. I've done a lot with it. I put new landing gear on it.
Let's have a look.
I used
Not much to see, it's all covered up. But
it's all covered up. I installed hydraulic individual brakes. I rebuilt the instrument panel, rewired everything after I fried all of the electronics. I can't blame anybody else than my own stupidity for that one, but hey, it is what it is. And of course, with good help from you, got it all polished up. So
yeah, it's really shiny now. It looks good. That took a few hours, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, it was worse when I bought it. It hadn't been polished for a couple of years, and that took weeks of work.
I remember. I was in on that too.
Oh yeah. So, but now it runs good. I was supposed to fly to Germany this past weekend, but because of these issues, it didn't happen. But I got to go with the rental plane, the Dynamic WT9, so that was nice. And after actually flying there with the Dynamic that has autopilot and all bells and whistles, it was a little bit more comfortable than it would be flying this thing alone. I need somebody with me to be my manual autopilot for me to fly this one for long trips.
Thinking of anyone?
You know who. I don't know what else there is to say. The engine got 200 hours on it, so it's not very old. It was built in 2012, I think. No, 2002. I bought it in 2012.
Yeah.
So I bought it when it was 10 years old and almost hadn't flew anything. Unfortunately, I have not flown it that much, but hopefully I'll change that this year.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Many good trips ahead this year, hopefully.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. So
just get your license going so you can check out on it as well.
Working on it. I'm working on it. I did have the pleasure of flying it from the wrong seat for a road trip. It's a great little plane to fly.
Yeah, it is. It's quick.
Fun to fly.
I call it my my go-kart of the sky.
Yeah.
It's not very comfortable. It's for fun.
Yeah.
It's like you can compare it. This is like I don't know, BMW M3 from the 80s.
Yeah.
While the Dynamic is new Mercedes with all new bells and whistles. But this is more quick, agile. It can handle a beating. It's the airframe itself is fully aerobatic certified as well. So that's fun.
Yeah.
But we're not allowed to use it, so I can only read about it and watch other YouTubers do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, I don't know. There's not so much else to say.
no.
I mean, I've done a whole lot of things to it, but it's just minor, small modifications and fixes over the years that I've had it. So yeah, looking forward to get more flight time in it.
Me too.
Very good.
So good talking to you about the plane. We'll see more of you. Not sure.
We'll see about that.